Hello families, and welcome back to the channel. This is a place for agricultural business owners looking for ways to make profit from the agricultural business and also thinking of starting up an agribusiness. And today I'm back with another video for the channel. So recently I've been getting DMs, I've been getting emails concerning people that wants to quit their job to start up an agribusiness, concerning people that wants to quit their job to start up farming, because most people have seen my video and they're interested in agriculture, they're interested in farming, but they want to know, is it really worth them quitting their job and starting up an agribusiness? So that's what this video is about today. The thing about agribusiness, the thing about farming is I cannot make decision for you. You know the current state that you are in. It's only you that can decide. I'm not going to say don't quit your job. I'm not going to say quit your job, but I'm just going to leave you with some advice, things that I think you should know before you quit your job. Because at a point in my life, I also decided to quit my job to start up farming, but then I didn't really understand the agribusiness aspect of farming, so it took me more time to get where I am today, instead of the maybe few years. Sometimes it was meant to take me like 2 years, it took me like 4 years to achieve. That was because I didn't really understand the agribusiness aspect of farming or agriculture when I started out. Okay, for those that are just hearing me talking about agribusiness, if you don't understand what agribusiness is all about, I have couples of videos on agribusiness that you need to check out. I have the video that talked about the types of agribusiness. I have a video where I talked about what agribusiness really means. So if you've not seen any of those videos, make sure you check it out, then come back and watch this video. Okay, so what would I advise those that want to quit their job to start up agriculture or to go into farming? This topic is a very sensitive one, but I'm going to try my best to explain and to give you reasons, my little advice anyway, and for you to be able to pick the one that you think you can go for, either you quitting your job or you just staying with your job and starting something. Okay, so if you've been watching my video, enjoying my content, and you haven't clicked the subscribe button up to this minute, dangerous, can you do so right now? Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. You'll see a small bell beside it, that's a post notification. Smash it so that you'll be aware when I release juicy content like this. Okay, what me I will advise, the first advice me I will give is keep your current job. No matter how tedious that job is, no matter how frustrating that your current job is, I would suggest that you keep your current job, because you need as much money as you can gather to start up an agribusiness. You need as much money that you can gather to start up farming. Agriculture no be small money. We just to look at it that, okay, the farming aspect is it not to just rent land and plant and after sometimes I'll start cashing out. You need as much money as you could get. And that was one of the mistakes I made when I was starting out. I didn't really understand. I just saved up a few and I thought, oh, by the time I finish cultivating, I should be able to make my money back. But it doesn't work that way at all. It doesn't work that way. You have to spend money and keep spending money before you can achieve whatever you want. So I would suggest you keep your current job. Use it to raise as many capital that you can raise before you quit. But keep your current job for a while until you'll be able to raise. Let's say the agribusiness you want to go into or the farming you want to go into requires 1 million naira. Save up to 5 million naira before you quit, so that when emergencies, miscellaneous activities come up, you can decide, like you can have a fallback, a backup plan. Okay, so the next advice I would give is you looking out for opportunities in whatever aspect you want to go into. So before you quit your job, you're already staying and raising more capitals than you actually need. Do you understand? The next one is look out for opportunities in that line of agriculture that you want to go into. I wish I knew this earlier. It would have been more easy for me, because I would have understood how that aspect works. Okay, so you can start with maybe sourcing instead of cultivating. For those that want to go into cultivation, you can start from, okay, sourcing from your local farmers and learning how to trade. So in your business or in your work, you can be sourcing. Let's say you want to go into yam, okay, or let's say you want to go into maize. Let's just take yam for example. You want to go into yam farming, and you don't want to quit your job yet because you don't know if you decide to start cultivating, if you will make money from it. I'll suggest you look for opportunities. And what I would say is source for yam at cheap location. You can get people to help you go to this location to source for the yam, and you start selling it gradually. You can sell it to friends, you can sell it to co-workers, you can sell it to family members. Doing this, you're understanding how the market of that product works, and you're also creating a market for yourself even before going into it. Also, you will understand how the yam business operates. You understand how the yam storage operates. You understand, okay, I've made a loss, so I bought this thing at 1,000 naira and I sold it as 1,200. When I removed the transportation fare, I didn't make profit. You will understand a lot of things, okay? So look for opportunities in that aspect of farming or in that aspect of agribusiness that you want to go into. Same applies with livestock. Instead of opening that big farm of goat farming, first start trading goats. Yes. See, once you've understood the market in agriculture or in agribusiness or in farming, you've sorted like 60% of your problem. So it's important, first look for opportunities before you quit your job. I wish I knew this when I was quitting my job. I would just like look into different opportunities before I quit, but then I just took the drastic decision and I just quit. Anyway, that's a story for another day. So look for opportunities before you start, before you quit your job, okay? Also, I would say you should make as many research as you can. Yes, don't just assume, oh, you have a very brilliant idea. If I start cultivating today, in the next 3 months, I will make 5 million naira. My brother and my sister, it doesn't work that way. So make as many research as you can. You cannot go wrong with information. You cannot go wrong with knowledge gain. Research. Ask questions. Ask yourself, who are my off-takers? Who will buy from me? With my produce, if something goes wrong, how will I be able? Research before you start. Don't start before you start making research. This is important. I did not do that when I was starting, and it was drastic. I lost huge funds, okay? And I don't want you to lose funds, so it's important you research. See, don't overlook the research. I think I should have placed this one initially, even before you raising capital. Research. Know the solution you are solving, because agribusiness is you solving a particular problem, okay? So you need to know the problems that you are solving, okay? So make as many research that you can. Also, you cannot go wrong with networking. You can never go wrong with networking. You need to meet people, mingle with people that are into the line you want to go into. If you're thinking of going into agribusiness, meet people that are into agribusiness. If you're thinking of going into farming, cultivation, meet people that are into that aspect, learn from them. You can never go wrong with networking. Network as much as possible. Connect with people as much as possible. The more you connect, the more you learn from them. Do you understand? The more they share their experience, and you can know where to kick off from. Okay, so networking is very important. In fact, don't even overlook it. You can start by following people that you admire on social media, follow their content. You can connect with them one-on-one. It depends on how you can relate with them. Okay, so networking is important. Connect with professionals, people that are already doing what you want to go into. Also, you need to determine what your business needs. You need to draft everything your business needs. Like I said initially, if you need 1 million naira as capital, you need to over budget. Is important so that you don't get stuck at a point. How much does this business need? Be very realistic with yourself. You know, currently everything is increasing. Cost of seed, cost of fertilizer. So if you're budgeting 1 million naira, you should increase your budget to 2 to 3 million naira so that you don't get stuck. And finally, like I do say, no matter the capital you have, no matter what you're interested in going into, no matter how big you want to dive in, I would say start small, grow, learn, and expand. It is very important. You don't just dive into an industry where you're just coming in as a beginner. So start small, grow, learn, and expand. All right, if you watched this minute, I hope you've smashed the like button. Also, if you got value, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, turn on your post notification, and I'm going to see you in my next video.